in always reminding people I'm actually turning 50. Nobody listens. And we always, I think IBPC specializes in putting Shobana on the spot. 1 year back, the audio technical issues, however, that and this, I think, resulted in profound moments. I think that was the first time I heard everybody in tune singing the national anthem of India. And that too, when you hear it here in this great country of UAE, your heart elevates to a different level. So, Shobna, we will continue putting you on the spot. Please expect that all the time. Honorable Ambassador of India to the UAE, Dr. Deepak Mittal. Honorable Consul General, Shri Satish Shivan. Governors, my extended IBPC family, a very good evening to all of you. The word bridge was used many times, and my undergrad was civil engineering, so I'm very happy. But I think this bridge has a very metaphorical significance as well. You know, the strength and stability of this bridge, to a very large extent, depends upon the singular capability, energy, and dynamism of that man, that individual, who assumes the post of the ambassador. So, Shri Dr. Deepak Mittal, welcome. We hope to add to the strength. And I have reiterated this, and I warned you that I'm going to say this again and again. We are at your disposal. So, welcome to the UAE. Now, this topic I just heard about when I walked to the podium. But let me try to put some perspective. With a slight sense of history, I'm a history buff. Specifically, I'm a macroeconomic history buff. So what little I know, I will try to elucidate. You know, the superpower, or the so-called superpower in our world today, the United States of America, their origin or their evolution towards becoming an economic superpower started in the late 1800s. So the late 1800s, so circa 1870, 1875 till 1920, which otherwise became known as the Great Depression. That 40 years is what made the United States of America, and it's called the Gilded Age. Now, it was during that time, one more warning. It was during that time that every powerhouse, every company, every institution that we see today, the Rockefellers, the Westinghouses, the Standard Oil Trust, which became all the 4 oil companies here today, energy companies here today, all of them started during that era. It was an era of absolute conviction by every entrepreneur worth his or her salt, during that era, who started an institution. Now, of course, they benefited because the Industrial Revolution had started in the UK some years back. London became covered with soot. The Americans learnt and sort of imported the good parts of the Industrial Revolution into making their own Gilded Age. So they learned from the UK's mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is the second Gilded Age. And it has started some years back. And I believe that if you draw a parable, if you draw a comparison, I believe the old USA will be replaced by the current INDIA, India. No other country is so uniquely positioned to claim our lost position of relevance in this world. Remember that we were 25% of the world's GDP at one time. I challenge you, in the next 20 years, we will reclaim that position of relevance. Now, it is easier said than done. Yeah, there is a lot of work involved. All of us have to think as one. And I mean not all of us in this room, I mean our country and the diaspora. And there again, the relevance of the bridge that we spoke about cannot be understated. So ladies and gentlemen, let me not dwell on figures, facts about the greatness of India, because that is very, very evident. Let us not talk about that. But what I will talk about, or what I will try to reiterate, is our responsibility. It is us who has to take ownership. It is each and every one of us who has to take responsibility to ensure that the great country of India becomes a $30 trillion economy before 2047. Before I conclude, I would like to once again extend a very heartfelt welcome to Honorable Ambassador, acknowledging the presence of Sri Satish Shivan, my wonderful Board of Governors, past chairman, the champions. I think the word champions is very apt because I can actually see an infusion of energy before, pre and post. And all of you, remember that you are not members of IBPC, you are pillars of IBPC that will prop up the entire community and hopefully the world at large. God bless the UAE, God bless India, God bless all of you. Thank you.